Hi guys, welcome to my weekly video. This is Kumolo. I usually post a video every week to talk about the political scenario in Zambia. If you haven't seen any of my videos, you can go on my page and try to follow my conversations and just see what I talk about. Um, so I am just a regular citizen, Zambian by birth, and I'm not affiliated to any political party in Zambia. And anything that I discuss is found on a public domain. So I just share my views in hope of, just sharing information. So it's a new normal. We are in a pandemic. I hope everybody is staying safe out there, practicing social distancing. Hi, Anna. Practicing social distancing, washing your hands, wearing a mask, as well as, Yes, so wear a mask, wash your hands, and practice social distancing. Stay safe out there, and we just have to, listen to what the medical experts are telling us. Hi, girlfriend, long time, Anna. How's baby? How's the little girl, the little princess? Yeah, so getting back to my subject. So today, real quick, I want to talk about three things. Um, I want to talk about the suspension of Lusaka City Council and Kitwe City Council. I also want to talk about the video that was posted by Enes Kokundo from Chawama regarding the corrupt practices of PF. And lastly, I want to talk about the youth and also female engagement into politics. So those are the three things that I'll try to talk about briefly. I want to keep my video under 10 minutes so I can get everybody's attention and not lose you. I know time is a factor. Time is money. So I'll try to be brief and just talk about those things real quick. Yeah, so I woke up this morning and there's a fire on the internet because the mayor and the councillors of Lusaka, which is the capital city of Zambia, have been suspended by the government. And also Kitwe. Kitwe is the state capital up north in the mining area, mining district, copper belt. So those are the two biggest cities in Zambia, and the mayor and the councillors have been suspended for 3 months. That is big news. So I woke up to a lot of, everybody discussing what that means. But for me, I think we as patriotic Zambians or anybody concerned should actually ask the government what is their plan. So in the interim, this 3 months period, who is going to run these city councils? What is the plan? We need to be told. Like, this is our country. Lusaka is a capital city, and it controls a huge number of resources, from licensing to land. A lot of things happen in Lusaka. So I am urging all the people who are interested, who have the powers, to connect and see how these cities are going to be run in the next 3 months, because I smell a fish. History we know the history of PF. They are corrupt, so maybe they are trying to make dubious deals in these 3 months that they have suspended the mayor and his councillors. So guys, let's keep our eyes peeled and not be distracted by talking about suspension. Let's talk about what's going to happen in the next 3 months in Lusaka and Kitwe. Who is going to take charge? Who's going to make decisions for the cities? Yes. So that's my first point. And second point, you guys, if you saw the video for created by NS, I urge you to go see it. It's by a guy called NS Kakundo from Chawama, and he has listed like 37 corrupt practices of PF. Yeah. So actually, Zambia, we have the worst inflation rate since independence. You know, we have 18 kwacha. You have 18 kwacha for $1. That's pretty crazy. Hi, Luyando. Yes. So it's I know, Luyando, you're saying it's long overdue, but my point is, who is going to run those cities in the meantime? You know. So we know they have been suspended, but I didn't see any announcement of who is going to take charge. Because if they suspend the councillors and the mayor, who is going to be held accountable if things go wrong in the cities? That's my point. So that's why we concerned cities, let's ask the government to say, okay, you have suspended them, but meanwhile, what's going to happen? Because as you know, sometimes if there is a gap, then all hell will break loose. No, people will start doing all kinds of illegal activities because there is no leader. All the councillors have been suspended. So it's a big thing. Hi Musole, how are the babies? So yeah, so guys, go watch the video from which was made by NS Kakundo from Chawama. He's talking about a list of 35 things that the PF government have done to our country. The things that stood out most to me is the taxes. Like PF have created a tax on almost everything in the world, anything they can think of. They built toll gates, so every motorist now is taxed. There is a wheelbarrow tax. Like really, if you go to Soweto Market, those wheelbarrows, they are going to be taxed. I know few you are saying the minister takes charge, but is the minister going to sit in the mayor's office? That's my point. It's like, who is going to act on behalf of the minister? Because the minister has got so much on his hand. He won't sit in the mayor's office to make the decisions. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we as Zambians, let's ask these questions. Let's hold these ministers accountable. If they decide to suspend an entire the mayor and his councillors, who is going to run the affairs of the mayor and the councillors on a daily basis? Hi Amber, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, so yeah, we have the worst inflation rate. There is a wheelbarrow tax. I'm like, that's crazy. So those wheelbarrows that people just make out of their own creativeness, they're going to be charged a tax. I don't know. I think PF, they really need to regroup and rethink some of these decisions that they are making, because they are just making the situation worse for poor Zambians. And the other thing that stood out to me is, like, Zambia, we are among the countries in the world that are defaulting on our loans for the international organizations or countries that we have borrowed from. Zambia is on the list of defaulters with countries like Somalia. I understand, like Somalia, there is nothing in Somalia, but Zambia, we are literally sitting on a gold mine. We have gold, we have cobalt, we have copper, you name it, all natural resources are there. Why should we be defaulting on loans? So again, I'm just proves my point to say they are mismanaging. They are mismanaging our funds. They don't know what they're doing. There's confusion in PF. It's like someone gives you money, $1 million, manage this money and pay the debt, and then from there all of a sudden the $1 million is gone. You have not paid your debt. It's unheard of. So yeah, PF, they have really disappointed us. Zambia is we are only 18 million people, and these people, the PF, they were elected into office democratically. We trusted them to run the affairs of our country. But Zambia is at the poorest, highest poverty levels we've ever seen since independence. Street kids. I saw a picture yesterday of street kids sleeping in the street. Like, what are they doing? Why are they not thinking for the people? We trusted them with the power to go in government and run matters of our country to make our lives better, but they have taken us back. So it's just painful and really discouraging to watch. And it's very sad. I don't know how they sleep. I don't know how these PF politicians sleep at night, after causing all this poverty in the country, so much death, unemployment, everything has gone wrong. Their cadres are thugs. They have become the police. PF cadres are so lawless. They are attacking people in the streets. They are just like, it's just like unbelievable. They are criminals. But all I can say is come 2021, there will be a time for reckoning. There will be a time for reckoning because all these people, they are going to be held accountable. And all these people are going to be held accountable as individuals, not as PF. So if you commit a crime in the name of PF, just know that when 2021 comes, you are going to be held accountable as an individual. So be careful, guys, because the time is ticking, clock is ticking, and very soon 2021 will be here. It's going to be election time. And finally, I want to talk about solutions. Solution for me, I see that we have to get rid of recycled politicians. I see politicians switching. Some politicians were there from UNIP days. They are there in MMD. Now they are there with the PF party. Some have left PF to go to UPN, whatever HH's party, I'm just urging you, the youth, aspire for public office, identify an office in your area, member of parliament, councillor. We have to take away power from PF and recycled politicians. So point number 1, let's take away power from PF legally through the ballot, and also let's get of recycled politicians. We want all the youth in government to run for these political offices. We want patriotic Zambians to run for these offices. So, if you are thinking of getting rich, I think that's where the problem is coming in. We want people who just think, it's a job. I'm going to save my people, pay me a living wage. I will do my job that you have elected me to do. So these are the people that we want to aspire for these public offices. And lastly, I'm urging for all my girl children, women, ladies out there. We have very low number of women in politics in Zambia. Please join politics. Become a political leader. Become an effort for change. Advocate for change. Fight for a better life for Zambians. All women. I look at the platform, it's only men who are posting this and that. Women, it's time to stand up. I don't care if you wear your lipstick, your high heels, your fancy dress, put it on and get on a platform somehow. Start baby steps. Hi, Pastor Sam. Start baby steps. Talk to your family. Gain your confidence. Pray about it. We need we need women who can be in politics in Zambia. So that's my last comment for the week. And just to sum it up, Lusaka City Council closed. So the action is like, what's going to happen? Let's keep our eyes open, ears to the ground. I believe PF is corrupt, so I don't know what they're up to, what's cooking. like what their intentions in the 3 months that it will be suspended. So let's hold these guys accountable. They've already done the worst, and right now I think they're feeling the vibe that they won't be in government. So they're trying to maximize what they can get. So let's not sleep. Let's not be lost in the confusion of all they suspended, whatever. But let's think another steps. Let's think 10 steps ahead of them. Like, you know what? They have suspended the mayor and the councillors, but what is in it? Like, what is at stake? What is at stake? So let's not be lost in the confusion, but let's put on our thinking caps and try and think 10 steps ahead. It's an opportunity for us to even campaign more and win people away from PF and expose them for what they are doing. Otherwise, that's it. I'm trying to keep my video short so that I keep everybody, I don't take too much of your time. I know we are all busy. So have a good day. Stay safe out there, and God bless. Bye. I'll see you next week.